Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on February 9, 2023. Canada pledges billions to help fix healthcare system. BBC, Canada's Justin Trudeau greets political opponent with awkward handshake. The Guardian, Trudeau pitches 10-year healthcare deal with $46 billion in new spending. CBC News, health deal, federal health minister to write to provinces. CTV News, Canadians deserve better, PM Trudeau on healthcare not living up to promise. Iranian prosecutors concealed rape by Revolutionary Guards, document shows. Drought may have doomed ancient Hittite empire, tree study reveals. Lindsay Clancy strangled her 3 kids while on 13 psychiatric drugs. Can postpartum psychosis be a defense? The Independent, mum accused of strangling her 3 children to death heard voices in her head. The Mirror, Lindsay Clancy psychiatrist says she is flat as a board and wondering what's going on. Daily Mail, SSRI antidepressants under scrutiny in wake of Lindsay Clancy case. Boston 25 News, Lindsay Clancy, mom who choked children with exercise band, charged from hospital bed. Cross-party MPs shocked by Foreign Office talks with Xinjiang governor. George Santos, latest, Santos hits back at Romney by saying jab wasn't very Mormon of him. The Independent, Mitt Romney tells George Santos, you don't belong in Congress. The Times, Republicans revealed their true selves at State of Union, and it ain't pretty. The Independent, at the State of the Union, Republicans showed who they really are, and it wasn't pretty. Ukraine denounces Roger Waters as another brick in the wall of Moscow propaganda. The Guardian, what next, Mr. Bean? Pink Floyd's Roger Waters asked by Russia to speak to UN Security Council. The Independent, Ukraine's UN envoy slams ex-Pink Floyd musician's comments to Security Council. Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty, wish you were not here. Pink Floyd's Waters slammed for UN speech on Ukraine. France 24 English, Ukraine criticizes speech by Pink Floyd's Roger Waters at UN Security Council. Turkey-Syria earthquake, UK charities to launch DEC disaster appeal. BBC, UK charities launch urgent appeal to help victims of Turkey-Syria earthquake. ITV News, Southampton make £10,000 British Red Cross donation for earthquake. Southern Daily Echo, urgent Leicester aid appeal for Turkey earthquake victims. BBC, Bangor charities dogs aiding Turkey-Syria earthquake search and rescue efforts. Quebec, 2 children dead and 6 rushed to hospital after bus crashes into daycare center. Sky News, bus driver charged with murder after ramming Quebec nursery. BBC, 2 children are dead after bus crashes into daycare. Daily Mail, Laval bus crash, 11 injured after bus crashes into daycare. CTV News Montreal, 2 children die and 6 more in hospital as bus crashes into daycare center. EU urged to use frozen Russian assets to cover costs of aggression in Ukraine. Turkey and Syria earthquake, the worst thing is to be a doctor in these circumstances. BBC, no hope anymore, miracles and desperation in Turkey's Antakya, France 24 English. France 24 English, it seems too late, hope fading in Turkey's search for earthquake survivors. The Guardian, Turkey-Syria earthquake, survivor in rubble sparks hope for more miracles. BBC, Syrian man loses 25 relatives to quake, Al Jazeera newsfeed. Downed balloon one of a fleet of Chinese surveillance devices, US alleges. The Guardian, Chinese balloon part of worldwide fleet, US officials say. BBC, Chinese spy balloon, live, US studies shot down balloon as Pentagon reveals China's larger spy operation. The Independent, the spy balloon saga says far more about Biden's political weakness than China's strength. The Guardian, China's spy balloon, a new Cold War unfolds before our eyes. Reaction and key points from Biden's 2023 State of the Union, live. The Independent, the clues in the State of the Union that suggest Joe Biden will run for president in 2024. BBC, Joe Biden urges Congress to finish economic fightback in State of the Union address, BBC News. BBC News, Biden's State of the Union speech was in stark contrast to Britain's dearth of economic ideas. The Guardian, God love ya, forget the speech, Joe Biden's greatest performance came working the floor afterwards. Turkey-Syria earthquake, our hands cannot pick anything up, frustrated Turks criticize Erdogan's response to disaster. Sky News, Turkey-Syria earthquake death toll rises to more than 11,000. BBC News. BBC News, Ghana soccer star Christian Atsu still missing after Turkey earthquake, despite claim he was pulled from rubble. Forbes, Turkey-Syria earthquake, this is not about Assad. Syrians simply need aid. Middle East Eye, Taiwan president to donate a month's salary for Turkey relief efforts. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.